So this is my project. It is basically divided into two parts. First is the chatbot I have been working upon, and the second one is the image classification. So first let me explain the chatbot. So if we type a message hi, he will reply like how are you doing. If I say good morning, how are you, he will reply like I am doing, you how, like he is saying I am doing okay, how are you. But the grammar is not that perfect. This is because I had like 64 lines of chat conversation and I ran through about 5000 epochs, and with that result, still I got a pretty good result with it. So if I try to show you the code. Yes. So first I'm loading this specific conversation file which I said before, and then I'm going to, as you can see, this is the X, the input values, and the expected output values which I should get for the specific questions. And this was the basic conversation file which I got. So I separated these values into X and Y. After that I tokenized these values, and after tokenizing I saved this file into conversation.pickle. So it is not a necessary step, but I did because after loading the file it will say about memory error which we could get. Like if we create a new ipython notebook, then we could load this conversation file directly and no need to perform the above mentioned steps. So over here, like we are going to split the training and testing data into 80-20%, and these are the vectorized values. And I am using LSTM model over here, Keras sequential model, and I am using LSTM with it. And as you can see, there are 4 layers of LSTM, and the activation which I am using is sigmoid. And this is the training model. Like I trained it on about 5000 or 2000 records. Like I generated many different models with it, and currently I'm using this LSTM 5001. And prediction, like we have predicted the result from the model we got. And this is the chatbot, like the sample chatbot I have implemented using while loop over here. And these are the expected results, and I have implemented in my code over here, like definition get chat. So in this code I am I have integrated the Python notebook to my Angular framework, and I am using the specific model over here. I implemented Keras and all, imported Keras, and this was for the chatbot. Now I will show you the image classification which I was working upon. So over here, this is the basically I trained the model using Yelp image classification. It was a Kaggle project, and they had sample images with their output labels, and these were the specific labels. As you can see, there are 9 different labels, and it is a multi-label image classification. That is, one image can have multiple labels mapped to it. So if we type like lunch and if I press enter, it will show like text reservation, has alcohol, has table service, good for kids. So as you can see, it can see for food, like it considers this as alcohol. But yes, and it can also recognize the table which is present over there. If we type like alcohol 3, so as you can see, it finds the alcohol and the table service over here. So if I show you the specific images, they are over here, these 2 images which I have been working upon. And if I show you the code, so first of all I am loading this Keras model and the data, and I have implemented Keras sequential model over here also, along with the convolution and max pooling. Convolution is basically like a sliding window, and max pooling is like finding the bit with maximum intensity so that we remove noise and other factors. So over here I'm training, I have trained the specific model over here. These were like 1,64,000 approximate images which I trained upon and tested on the other remaining validation images. And this is the model summary which I got over here. And if I show you the code for it which I implemented in my project, so this specific code over here, I also imported the specific models from here and then I implemented with this code. So that was it. Thank you.